Hey guys, how are we doing? I hope that we're doing amazing. I turned on the camera with absolutely no idea with what I want to say, but I made a quick prayer. God, whatever you need anyone to hear right now, please use me as a vessel. Please just speak the words through me that you need people to hear, okay? I trust you and thank you for trusting me with this job. I love you. I love you. So, how are we doing today, you guys? I hope that the answer is slap amazing. And if it's not, right now use me as an excuse to turn that around. But yeah, so has there been like a lot of conflict in your life or so? Maybe? Have you been, are you like one of those people that's like always kind of avoiding conflict and kind of like, even though you're upset and you know why you feel the way you feel, you kind of still just bite the bullet and be like, you know what, I'll apologize. It is what it is. I just want to move past this and stop fighting. Are you one of those kind of people? And now you're getting to a point where you're like, you know what? I'm tired of being the big guy. I'm tired of biting the bullet. You're going to hear me. You're going to know what I want to feel. You're going to know what I want to feel. You are going to hear what I feel and you're going to understand it. And if you don't, I don't want to talk to you. I feel like you're getting to that point right now. And I want you to know that you're not crazy and that you're not a bad person and that it is absolutely okay to assert your boundaries and assert how you want to be treated. We just got to make sure we're doing it with love, you guys. It's when you're first learning how to set boundaries, it's really, really tricky because it's like really powerful. You know what I'm saying? Like setting boundaries is a power move. So it makes you feel powerful. You know what I'm saying? And you're like, no, I want to be treated like this. And if you can't do that, it's a no. But boundary setting this is something that I'm learning too. So as I'm speaking, it's just like me reminding myself. But boundary setting is not telling people how you want to be treated and then being like, okay, so that's it. And if you don't treat me like that, no. No, boundary setting is, yes, telling people how you want to be treated, what boundaries to not cross. And if they cross those boundaries, it's up to you to correct them. But boundaries are not to change people, if that makes any sense. That's what I'm getting at. You don't set boundaries for their behavior to change. You set boundaries for you to observe their behavior and figure out if they cross too many boundaries, if there's someone that you want in your life. You know what I'm saying? That they trigger you constantly, or you know what I'm saying? They cause a lot of conflict, but you love them very much. So you're just like, oh, it's like a tug. It's a push and pull. Just really one thing that you can do to, really solidify if you want this person in your life is assert your boundaries and see if they cross a lot of them. Like, what are some rules that you want to set for yourself? What do you not want to allow people to do in your life? You know what I'm saying? Am I making sense? I hope so. Like, it's up to you. It's up to you, girl. It's up to you. You can live this life being loved and being treated the way you want to be treated. You do not have to go through this world just taking what people give you. You don't. Okay? You don't. You deserve to be treated the way you want to be treated, and vice versa. You treat people the way they want to be treated. One thing I know about, I don't know you, but one thing I know about you, if you're anything like me, is that you are very observant, and you can just tell just by body language how someone is feeling. You can tell just by body language what someone is thinking. You know what I'm saying? And so you treat people accordingly. You can tell what triggers someone even if they don't tell you that it's triggering them, just by their body language. And so you're able to kind of just mold and shape and treat them accordingly because now you know their triggers. And sometimes it's a little rocky. It takes a while to get there and to learn people. Of course, you're not like a freaking mastermind and you're like, oh, but you are really, really good at it. So people don't even have to tell you how to treat them. You're just really good at picking up on signs and cues and like, okay, they don't like jokes like that. They didn't really laugh that much. It was kind of like a fake laugh to, keep the mood light, but I can tell they're not really feeling well about that. You sense stuff like that. And so you're really good at not crossing boundaries until you meet someone where, you know what I'm saying, you can't really read them. You end up crossing boundaries. That's okay. But for the most part, you're really, really good at it. And so I feel like, at least for me, I really struggle with that on the other end. Like when people, it's like, can't you tell that I'm not happy right now? Like, can't you tell that this is an interaction that makes me not feel good? Like, how could you? It's like really offensive to you when people like don't notice. Okay, let me stop saying you because I'm speaking on my behalf. It's offensive to me when like people don't notice. You know what I'm saying? Like that I'm offended, or that I didn't like that joke, or that I don't like this where this conversation is going, or things like that, because I'm so good at picking up on those things. But one thing that I'm learning is that not everybody is actually able to read like body language. People are not mind readers. I'm not a mind reader. Yeah, I can read your body language, but I don't know exactly how you feel. I could be a little off sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But people are not mind readers, and they're not trying to figure out what you feel like. For the most part, people are just, doing what makes them happy, doing what feels good for them. So you have to really assert your boundaries and like, listen, I know that this is a light moment and we are having fun. However, for future reference, I don't really like jokes like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it triggers me, because if you want to go into detail of why it triggers you, if not, just leave it there. I don't really like where this joke is going. It doesn't really sit well with me. If you don't mind like not joking about stuff like that, you're not being a tight butt. You're not, you know what I'm saying? You are just setting rules and boundaries so that you can always feel good around the people that you like to spend your time with. I'm not saying that they're gonna always be perfect and that they're never gonna trigger you after you assert your boundaries. Humans are humans. You know what I'm saying? We're always gonna do stuff to offend each other, to love on each other, vice versa, blah, blah, blah. However, we can help make it a little easier for each other by giving little tips and tricks. Like, yeah, you know what? This is a really cool moment, but I don't like it all the way, because, you know what I'm saying? And then they can move forward accordingly. Like, they can either respond by saying like, you know what? I hear you. I personally don't normally mind jokes like that, but I hear you and I can understand where you're coming from, and we don't have to joke about that kind of stuff. Or they can come at you like, why are you trying to tell me how to joke? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't tell me how I can't joke around. Like, that's me, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, I'm not saying that that's not you. I'm just saying that I don't like that kind of stuff around me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to change you. I'm just saying for me personally. So yeah, it's just like, which one do you want? I personally want people that's going to respond with grace, like, okay, yeah, you know what? I hear you. Doesn't necessarily make 100% sense for me, because it doesn't, it doesn't bother me, but I can see that it's affecting you. So we won't joke about it. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, you can just move forward with that. Hopefully this is helping and that I'm making sense and stuff. But yeah. But yeah, boundary setting for me right now is really, really tricky. I am very much new at it, but I'm gonna get the hang of it. We all are. We're gonna get the hang of this life thing, you guys, even if it takes us our whole lives. But yeah, I just wanted to leave you guys with that. You're not crazy. You're not a bad person. You're not causing drama just by wanting to be treated the way that you want to be treated. You want to feel peace in your life. You want to feel that bliss as much as possible. No, we're not going to always have moments where we feel really, really good. But I want to feel that as much as possible. And you can help me feel that as much as possible by avoiding certain things or doing certain things that, and vice versa. I'm not saying like I'm not going to do that for you as well. I want you to also communicate with me, like what jokes you don't like, or you know what I'm saying? The things that upset you that I do. I want to make sure that we're being cohesive and peaceful at all times. And if we ever come to a disagreement on one of those things, can we agree to disagree? Is this something that we just have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, then it's just agree to disagree kind of thing. Or is it something that'll make or break the relationship? And then you move on from there. But don't be going out there holding on to folks just because you feel like, You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody else out there. They've been in my life for this many years. I can't just drop them. No, you don't have to take nothing from nobody just because y'all got history, or because this and this and that. Whatever loyalty or whatever you feel has you binded to this person, it doesn't. You have free will. You don't have to be in anyone's life, and nobody has to be in your life that continuously triggers you, that continuously makes you upset, but you're just ignoring it because they've been in your life for so long. You know they love you, and that can be true. They can love you and they can trigger you so much that it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth it to be in my life. You can love me from a distance, and I will always love you forever and always, but the triggering is way more. You know what I'm saying? So both can happen at the same time. I could love you with my entire heart, but I just can't want you. You know, you just can't be in my life because you also trigger me. It triggered my entire heart. Yeah. So, you know, it's just all about, you know, knowing who you are, understanding what you need, and all of that is going to change with time. Your boundaries are going to change. At some points in life, you're not going to mind certain jokes. Some points in life, you know what? I just went through something horrible, and now that joke is offensive for me. I know I used to think it was funny, but I just had this experience. It's no longer funny. You know what I'm saying? Things are going to change. Situations are going to change. Your boundaries are going to constantly change. So don't just stick. It's not going to just be one set of rules for the rest of your life. You grow with it. Just go with the flow. See how you're feeling. Check in with yourself all day, every day, as much as you can. Check in with yourself and just go with the flow, you guys. You know how the wind go up, down, round and round. You know how the water go in every which way. Go with the flow. This is life we live in. You know what I'm saying? Imagine yourself as like a tree, and you're just so rooted and grounded, and your leaves are just flowing in the wind, and you're just like, okay, I'll go this way. Oh, okay, God, you want me this way? Oh, okay, here we go now. And you just float, and you just let God take you to wherever he needs you to take you, okay? And you just let him take care of you. And it's not, and that is way easier said than done. Way easier. It's so easy to just be like, yeah, I'm just gonna flow and let God just take care of it. Yeah, I'm good. No. That's not easy for someone who likes to be in control, at least. So everyday practice small ways that you can surrender to God and just, you know, allow him to take control. Every day practice new ways so that you can get more and more comfortable allowing him to use you as that vessel, allowing him in your life, allowing him to have certain conversations. And sometimes you're not meant to be the good guy in situations. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you meant to tell some folks off. Sometimes it gotta be you. You know what I'm saying? You're not always meant to be the peacemaker. You know? So just use your discernment with each and every situation. We're not gonna always get it right. Sometimes we think we're supposed to be a peacemaker, but we end up, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I lost myself there too. I'm sorry. Over explaining. But anyways. Yes. I think that's it. That's it, God. That's everything. I hope that I was able to deliver this message the way that God needed me to for whoever needed it. And I know that he did because I trust in him. And I know that you do too. And yes. And he loves you so much. And he is just so proud of you. Oh my God. Don't make me cry. Do not sit up here and make me cry right now, because he is just like overwhelmingly freaking proud of you. Like, words can't even express. Even if you feel like you at the lowest of lows and it just don't make no sense, why would God be proud of me? He is freaking proud of you. You still here and you get up and you fight every single day. Every day. Even if that fight is not a pretty one, even if you walking around with a cloud over your head, you still getting up. And as that cloud is over your head, nobody can hear in your head that you motivating yourself to get through the day. that you're like, I know I'm stink today. I know my attitude is so low, God, but please keep me going. You know what I'm saying? Keep me getting through this day, through these tasks, through this work shift. Get me in the shower. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are constantly motivating yourself without you even realizing it. You're constantly pushing yourself, even if it's just the mundane, everyday, daily task, especially with how dark and heavy the world, at least America, feels right now. It's hard for all of us right now to get up and motivate ourselves to do anything. You know what I'm saying? So for those of us that's just getting up, doing a thing, you know what I'm saying? Not knowing what the heck is about to happen. But you just do what you can. You do what you can and you let God take care of the rest. If it's out of your control, it's in His. So there's just no way that you can fail. There's just no way. If it's in your hands, you're good because you're not going to let you fall. If it's in His hands, it's even freaking better. I only want it in God's hands. I ain't even going to hold you. Don't give me nothing. I don't want it. I want it all in God's hand because He do it way better. He do it way better. And I'm still trying to, figure out how to give Him more stuff and let go of things of my own and stop trying to take control of things. I'm still trying to, okay, here you go, God. I'll let you have it. You take control. Let me see what you do with that. It's scary because you don't know what He gonna do with it. You don't know what God gonna do. You never know. You never know. So... But it always ends up beautiful, does it not? It always never fails to end up beautiful and making sense. And He always connects the dots. Like, oh my God, that's why that happened. Oh my freaking gosh, that makes so much freaking sense. And it's so beautiful when you have those realizations. It's so beautiful. But yes, I love you guys so frickin' much. So frickin'. Like, you have no idea. No idea. I love sitting here chatting with you guys. And I will talk to you guys very soon. Y'all have a good night. Bye.